Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. So before I get into these topics here, I just want to acknowledge the fact that it is Sagittarius season. So shout out to all my Sagittariuses out there. Horse on the bottom, arrows up top. All right. So yes, Sagittarius season is in full effect. And shout out to all my other fire signs out there as well. So let's get into it. All right. So there's been some engagements here that have been taking place in Hollywood. So you have Gabby Sidibe from the movie Precious, because people would be like, who is that girl? I'm like, that's Precious from the movie Precious. She's engaged to Brandon Frankel. And then you have Amber Riley, who has played in Glee and some other movies as well. She's a singer / actress, and she's engaged to Desean Black. And then you have Tiffany Pollard, who was the queen of reality show TV. She's engaged to Patrick Hunter, also known as Tango, from the first season of I Love New York. And I was like, yo, isn't that crazy that she was on a show with him and he was trying to win her love back then, and like all this time later, like they're engaged now? I think that's absolutely amazing. Could have been anybody on that show, but it was him, and he's actually cute. You understand what I'm saying? So, Tiffany Pollard, she announced her engagement on her 20-year reunion of the show. And she was like, yeah, my engagement is 21 days old. And I was like, sis, you counting the days? You must be excited. But you know what? No hate over here, just make an observation. And then she was like, my ring is so big. And I was like, no, it's not. No, it's not. And everybody said, no, it's not. But you know what? Look. Tiffany is happy. I'm happy for her. She finally found love, and that's all that matters, okay? So, Gabby Sidibe, there are people that are in a frenzy because she's engaged to a white man, and I'm just like, if it's not her weight, it's the man that she's with. And I'm just like, as long as that girl is happy with her man, and when she closed her door at night, and she log off on the computer and put her phone to the side, like her honey is right there, and they can kick it, and he can love her in her bonnet. Like, our opinions really don't matter. Like, we can, not me, but whoever can talk all the mess that they want about Gabby. That girl, long as her bank account is fine and her man is making her happy, like, who are these people that's talking about her? A bunch of peasants. Now, Amber Riley, I was admiring the fact that, she was recording her fiance, like, look at my man, she was walking behind him. This was in an IG video, and I was like, yo, this is so cute. You better love up on your man. I love it. All right, so moving on. OnlyFans. Now, OnlyFans, when you hear about OnlyFans, like, it seems to have a bad connotation, even though it's universally used. I know that's like weird to say, because OnlyFans started out as a site where you would post naughty things, okay? And so it started back in 2016, and so again, over time, it's evolved into a site where you can post cooking, or you can do your fitness stuff on there, or whatever it may be. So you have people like Amber Rose and Safari and Erica Mena at the beginning of, March 2020 that started, doing the OnlyFans, and, they were posting, freaky things. So everybody's like, OnlyFans is bad. And then as time went on, like, more and more celebrities started doing OnlyFans, but it was either like freaky things, or like I said, the cooking, or, wanting to interact with fans or whatever. Some people are using those funds for themselves, and some people are using it for charity. But you have people like Chris Brown, Trey Songz, you got Michael B. Jordan that's, joined OnlyFans. But yeah, OnlyFans started out as a site just for naughty pictures, and now it's evolved into something else. So look, get your funds, get your money how you got to. I know I'm not getting on OnlyFans anytime soon for anybody. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm just saying, like, I'm not joining anybody's OnlyFans to pay any money. No, like, nah. Moving on. Let's talk about the Grammys. Okay. The nominations have come out, and there is, a handful of artists that are disgruntled over the fact that, like, they did not get a Grammy nomination. Just to name a few, like Beyonce has been nominated. She has a total of 79 nominations as of right now. That's Queen Bee. The artist Her, she has 13 nominations. Megan Thee Stallion got nominated. there's also some discussion about Cardi B having brought her Grammy from, I think she got it last year. Cause she won over like Mac Miller and Travis Scott, and people are just like, how? You know? I don't know. But you have artists who have not been nominated. And I will tell you that the disgruntledness with not being nominated for the Grammys happens every single year. It's actually been happening for decades, where you have, you know, a handful of artists that don't get nominated, and, you know, they voice their opinions about it in some way, shape, or form. So you have social media now where you have people that are quickly, you know, showing their discontent with not being nominated. So for instance, Brandy, like the Vocal Bible, was not nominated. You have The Weeknd, who was given a choice to either perform at the Grammys or at the Super Bowl, and he chose the Super Bowl. And so the Grammys, you know, I guess they gave him the middle finger, and it was like, yo, since you were not performing at the Grammys, you going to the Super Bowl, no nominations for you. So, you know, the Weeknd comes out of his shell, and he's in rare form, and he tweets, he's just like, yo, you owe me, my fans, the industry, an explanation. Like, you need to be transparent about what's going on. You know, The Weeknd puts out good music. However, you know, they just did not nominate him this year. Ugh. But let me tell you something. To us regular people looking at artists be upset over not being nominated, like, all we can think about the fact is, like, look, these Grammys do not represent your legacy, your hard work, your catalog, your album quality, your fan base. Like, you don't, like, the Grammys do not represent that. Like, you know who you are as an artist. So why are you letting a Grammy run you like this? But you know, this is what they live for. This is what they work for. So we really have to step back and just let them blow off their steam, because, you know, the Grammys have a bit of prestige in the music industry. But I'll never forget when, like, Adele won a Grammy over Beyonce for Lemonade. And I love Adele. I loved the album 21 and 25. But Adele got on that stage and she was feeling like I was feeling. Like, girl, really? You know, I gotta get up here. You know, you should have been up here, Beyonce, not me. And, you know, Adele was like, I love the way you make me feel. I love the way you make my black friends feel. You know, she was just spilling her heart out like she was an absolute stan. And I was like, sis, look, you know, the Grammys is just a little bit corrupt, you know, but, you know, we just gonna leave it right there. But we really have to think about the artists who have never won a Grammy. Biggie Smalls, Tupac, DMX, Diana Ross, Diana Ross. Like, come on now. And there's actually a list. So I just named a few. So, look, that's how they feel. Let them feel how they feel. But anyways, moving on. I saw Jenny McCarthy the other day on Wendy Williams, and she actually looks good. I don't know if, like, it's the, you know, the sorcery of makeup that's going on, but sis looked like yesterday. I was like, okay, girl, come on, let's do it. Okay, lastly, I want to talk about Tanisha, Arnold, and Tisha Campbell. They played Pam and Gina on the Martin Lawrence show. And let me tell you, they've been best friends for over 20 years. And it is amazing and refreshing to see a friendship that's lasted that long in general in the industry. You know, we see a lot of times in the industry, there are people that, you know, will stab you in the back, that will do you wrong. But these ladies have managed to overcome those typical, you know, wrongdoings and maintain a tight-knit friendship. You know, they've acted together, sung together, hosted together. They've probably done some other things that we don't even know. But, you know, I just love seeing them, and I love seeing them interact. And so I was today years old when I found out that they did a remake to the song Don't Ask My Neighbor. So I know the original song, but like when I heard the remake, I was like, who did the, you know, the groovy, more, you know, sensual type, you know, remake to this song? I was like, okay. I just never knew when I was younger So like I just found out recently. So if you know that they like, I'm about to say Gina and Pam. If you know Tanisha Arnold and Tisha Campbell sang the remake, then that's fine. You don't have to share my excitement. But I was just excited to know that, they remade that song. That song goes like, don't ask my neighbor to me, or whatever. I don't know the exact words, but I'm going to play a clip of that song after this commentary here. But I just wanted to share about their friendship and the fact that I found out that they sang the remake to that song. So all right guys, leave your thoughts below. All right, take care.
Don't ask my neighbor, don't ask my neighbor, no, don't ask my friend.